Chairwoman, I'm still struck by this state needs a shower. I'm saying amen to that. Amen. We're going to give them one. Blue wave is coming. And we'll get a shower. And to my colleague, Leader Herb, just everything that you had to say. I think Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm said it best when she said, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said a lot of potential is lost in this country just because that potential wears a skirt. And to put an exclamation point on that, that's real. I mean, that is so real. And so women, we put the swing in swing state. I mean, understand this. I mean, when you look at how the president won, it was at the hands of women. Both married women and single women are a force to be reckoned with, and we can't leave a sister behind. Because as Congresswoman Beatty has said, when women succeed, America succeeds. That is a truth. That is a fundamental truth. That is not just hype. So I want us to take, though, what Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm said all those years ago into account. Because as Leader Herb was saying, about, a man can roll out of bed and say, I'm going to run for president, and just roll out of bed and wake up and say, that's what I'm going to do, and he doesn't. But women, we put all these qualifiers. I mean, how many times, my campaign manager just told me the other day that when women are introduced, somebody has to say she is qualified. So that means, though, by extension, that a man, just because of his chromosomes, is born qualified. You know what I mean? And so we women, though, have a responsibility to one another. But then we have a responsibility to raise, those of us who are mothers of sons, to raise men who see the value in the leadership of women. Because, all of us have a mother, we have somebody in our life that we love, and thank God we have men on our ticket who get that through and through. So we need more men in those spaces as well, advocating for that. But women, we really do need each other. The playing field is so unlevel. And I want to give you some stats that, despite how strongly women turned out in the 2012 election, that we put the swing in swing state, that despite this turnout, women, there was a study done by the Women's Media Center, and women still are underrepresented in many facets, but particularly coverage. So 69% of quotes about the presidential race came from women. From men. 69% came from men. 77% of guests or experts on major network cable stations were men. And even on issues like abortion and birth control and women's rights from Planned Parenthood, 60% of quotes, even on reproductive health issues, came from men. So, there's something wrong with that. So thank God we have, Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, we have Congresswoman Beatty, and we have people standing in those spaces. Thank God we do have TV show hosts who make it their business to make sure that women's voices are heard. We are a power force to be reckoned with, but ladies, it really does all start with us. So what I'm saying is that we need to put ovaries to the wall, and I'm sure that my communications person is having a heart attack right now too. I gotta be so scripted these days, and that's just not in my nature. I'm just sorry, And then, we do have two hands, one to reach forward and one to reach back, and we have to continue to lift as we climb. And that our vision is articulated through our vote. So, Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz laid it out. Our vision is articulated through our vote. So there is a correlation between the bread box and the ballot box. If we want better laws, we need better lawmakers, better policies, better policy makers, and women. The power is in our hands to clean out, use our political clout to clean out governors' mansions and treasurers' offices and auditors' offices and AG offices and the Secretary of State's office. Use our political clout, because at the end of the day, this election is really, it's about our womb, but it really is about this. This is what this election is about. And really the Republicans are stealing money out of the mouths of babes, because when women are not paid equal pay, they are stealing money, taking money out of the mouths of babes. So girl power all the way. Women rule.